Everybody, how y'all doing? Reconnecting, working with the thing tonight. What the heck? How's everybody out there doing? Really? Okay. Alrighty. Yep, we're only going to go for about an hour tonight. So about 7:15, 7:30, give or take there. So, oh, how's everybody doing? It's been crazy here. I've been running around with the kids, and daughter found something she wanted, so we went and looked at it, and well, she's going to go to the bank tomorrow and see if she can get it taken care of. And I'm trying to find myself on there so I can see the chat. Hey, Mike, how you doing? One reason I'm going to go short on the live stream tonight is there's a video that should be ready to release when I'm done. Kind of bring everybody up to date on what's happened the last few days around here. Yeah, I've put enough miles on the last few days to drive across the state of Iowa to my sister's, back home, and now back to my sister's after today. Lots of miles getting added on the truck, lots of them. Come on, show my live. It's funny on how some weeks I can find my own live show and then the next week I can't. So hopefully the weather's treating everybody decent. The snow totals it. There it is. Turn that down so we don't get blasted backfed. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm kind of sitting in the office tonight. There you go. Now we're all caught up. Oh, kind of caught up. I'm here and it's lagging. I can see it's, well, for my internet here, it's lagging. But yeah, we're supposed to warm up this week, I think. I'm going to double check. I hope it was so because I got work to do outside coming up. Hey, Jeff. Oh, not going too bad. Getting busy. Wait until you guys see the video later. You'll see. Just give me a second. I'll go grab a couple of things and I'll show you. Yeah, it's not going to get as warm as what they said. I thought they were talking 40s this week, but heck, I'll take 34. It's better than nothing. So, here, I'll be right back. What was I going to grab? What were we talking about? I was going to go grab. I hate when I do that. What were we talking about? Oh, that's what I was going to go grab. And I forgot my water bottle too anyway, so I had to go get my water bottle. Okay. Oh, I tell you, it's a sad day when you can't. Hey, Kurt, can't buy local because they want more than what it's worth. Well, I got parts coming in for Snowball, as you guys know, and I got why I ordered parts for Snowball. Excuse me. I ordered a couple of parts for my truck. Well, one of the parts I need for Snowball is an outside door handle. I don't want to ruin the whole video, but I want to give you a little taste of what's happened. Do you think that's a good sign when your electrical parts show up bent and busted? I'll let you guys find out what happened in the video, because, yeah. They may, problem is, here I am waiting again. So, yeah. Yeah, I've had issues with getting stuff this week, so you gotta be kidding me. So we got that. So that'll be released here in a little bit. Let's see. Weather must be going to change because the cat's going nuts. I do have parts here for Snowball, which you'll see in the video here in a little bit. So you guys getting a live stream and a video all in one day. So last night I had to watch the grandkids for a while, and Lily was standing there playing, and all of a sudden she just grabbed her right side and she's like, "That hurts," and started crying. Come to find out, they ended up taking her to the doctor. She's constipated. So, well, that's what they're saying. They didn't do any x-rays, but they said if she starts puking, and that it might be her appendix after all. So I hate weekend doctors. They don't do their job. So yeah, I don't know if Mama Bear's here. She was sitting on the couch when I left the house to come out to do this, and I got something else I want to show you guys too. I've had a couple of requests. A couple of people have seen it, and I'm going to show it here. I'll tell you right now, I've actually been out in some stores. Hey, Matthew. And I tell you, they're having some hellacious sales on stuff. I didn't even know this was out until I seen it. I started seeing bits and pieces. Hey, Brian, how you doing? How's it going down there in Missouri? I might break down and actually do a complete review on it, but we'll give it a couple more minutes and show everybody. All I know is everybody knows I've been having a rash of problems. So this is going to help with that. And that's the only justification I came up with to purchase. Well, besides, it was on a big sale. Big sale. And works pretty damn good. So how's everybody's projects coming along since last weekend? Anybody getting anything accomplished with your projects? And okay. I didn't do it, and no, you cannot send me any Fords there, Camper Mike. Nope, you keep that stuff. No, Kurt, that was me. Sorry. I don't think Mama's here. She'd be under her name. But I just typed in to say, as I'm using the laptop, I really want to look into getting a camera that I can mount in the shop with a mic that I can have a live stream and be. Oh, no. We actually went and looked at we just got back here a little bit ago, about an hour ago. The daughter hit us up and said, "Hey, there's a Yukon for sale." We went and looked at it. Daughter's going to go to the bank tomorrow and see if she can get it bought. It's a nice one. Because their Ford, I don't think it will make it till Christmas. The turn signals have stopped working. The alternator's going. It's wanting to die. And I told him not to jump too hard on his seat because it'll probably go through the floor pan. So, yeah, that Ford pickup they bought last year, 9 months ago, 10 months ago, they should have, yeah. So they're trying. No, it's old enough that it don't have the DOD in it. It's a very clean one. Very, very clean. Kind of high mileage, but anything you can afford is going to have miles on it. And like I said, my truck's got 307, maybe 308,000 now. After the driving I've done running Roger around this week, taking care of that stuff. And yeah, the Ford's not going to make her. There's not enough left of that Ford. If we put tannerite, all we're going to see is brown dust. We won't see anything fly because it'll just disintegrate. Anyway, I guess what I'm going to show you guys here is, well, I've been having a rash of flat tires. And I kind of seen a couple other YouTube channels talk about it, so I didn't even know it was out or it was actually released, because they usually get stuff before, test it, show it, talk about it. Went into our local store here Thursday or Friday. And there they got a whole shelf of these things. And a big in-store sale going on them. They came with the battery. Everybody's going, what is it? Well, here it is. It is the little DeWalt air compressor, the DCC0201 air compressor with a blower. It's got digital display. You set it and forget it. It's working there. When it hits that, it automatically shuts off. It's cordless, and what they had the sale on, it was the tool with a free battery. And took a tire that was completely flat on that gray truck from absolute no pressure, flat, to 20 pounds of air pressure because I froze. That's where I gave up. 20 pounds of air pressure in that tire in 9 minutes. And oh yeah, and it's also got like work light, so when you're outside at night, you can see what's going on. Small. It will pump up my tires. I am keeping it in the truck and then in the house. So if I have any more flats, I can pump them up, go get help, or get it changed, or move it. Because if I would have had that, I could have got around to my neighbor's garage and we could have pumped up the tire and repaired it. But neither one of us had an air pig, and I hate carrying that air pig. So Mom Bear's like, hey, that'd fit in my car too. So yes, it would. Yeah, and it also works to do like blow up your air bed. We blowed up some snow ornaments last night for the kids, the figurines. She had one and he was kind of limp. She's I couldn't fill him up, so. Hey, Carl, how you doing there, buddy? Long time no see, bud. How you doing? I hope you're feeling better. Good, I'm good. Glad to see you, Carl. Sure have missed talking to you in that. So yeah, this thing's got a lot of uses to it, and it's a real simple display. I mean, that's the air compressor, and that's just a blowgun, and a and then it's just a matter of, because like, see, I'll set it for 3 psi and put my finger over the end of it, because when it gets to it, it shuts off. So yes, I'm getting tired of having flat tires. That's good, Carl. I don't know if you've been getting my texts or not. Hopefully. Not sure, but glad to see you here and hanging in there, buddy. Yeah, things are getting slowly improving around here. We actually went and looked at a house last night for Roger. And after looking at the house, the gal, like, I almost waited for her to offer me a job because I told them more about their house than what they knew. Whoever winterized it did a poor job because the water pipes are broke. They didn't get them drained. So all the plumbing shot, the sewer line shot, the furnace is rusted out. Roger could pick up a house cheap, but he's working all the time. My health, I could do the stuff, but you're looking at 6 to 8 months of work to the house before you could even move in it. And it was going to be cheap. And I kind of kicked around the idea. Should research into having it picked up and move it to the farm here. But now I think we're going to just walk away from that. And then we found out the house across the street from us is for sale. So Roger wants me to call and check on that for him. So Roger wants his own place finally after all these years. So I've been trying to help Roger out, get him squared away and settled in, and we're getting the parts. I got the parts. Got parts coming for the Trailblazer. Roger knows what he's doing getting there. I showed him. He's like, okay. So the Trailblazer is going to go to Roger. Yay. And Snowball, I got to get it done and figure out where it's going to go for sure. So, yeah, lots of things going on. And Mama Bear, she's like, she was even liking the idea that I picked this up because she goes, well, now if you go out and you have a flat timer, no one. I said, yeah, that's what I was getting tired of. Oh, forgot to show you. It also is, there's the cigarette lighter plug, and then I guess they've got a AC adapter so you can run this off 110. It will do 160 psi. So, yeah, there's that. I can't drag my big air compressor and generator around to pump up my tire in town all the time. So, that's a good plus. And I tell you, and my neighbor got the propane cordless heater, and he's just loving it. They're saying you can get 7 hours of runtime out of a bottle, or I don't know. I got to research that. Well, you know, that'd almost be cheaper to run that than letting that electric furnace go. And shut the electric furnace off, heat the shop up during the day with that. And then when I leave at night, let the electric furnace keep it above freezing in here. So, lots of ideas, trying to save some money, make things a little easier, and get it a little warmer, because I notice the colder it gets, the more I hurt. Hey, Howard, how you doing? So, yeah. So, never did hear how bad I guess last weekend it was, the tornadoes that went through Illinois. Never did hear anything on that, and lots of stuff going on. There's one other thing. One other thing to show you guys. I don't know if any of you remember back when I was working on that motor, when I was getting ready to put it in the Trailblazer. I don't know how good a look anybody else has with taps. Well, I busted off a brand new tap. It was freshly cut in the, well, it wasn't cutting, it was just cleaning the threads. And brand new tap snapped. And I played hell getting that tap out of that aluminum. I ended up using a diamond cutting bit, which when it got down to the tap, it stirred on that. And it was small enough I could go in and helicoil the threads. I knew there had to be something out there. Well, here, finally found it. It's the center picture there if it shows up. See, my set don't have the two great big ones, but I found it. And this is how it works. It's basically, I got it for a deal because, look, I guess it got wet and he didn't know it. And anyway, what it does is you hold that, let's get it going here. That goes down, you slide that down, and you notice it will go in the flutes of a tap. I'll show you here. There we go. Let's get the correct size one that fits that now. Let's see. See? Okay, there's your tap. Those fingers will go down in there once you clean out your debris. And then you slide this down to keep it in place. And you sit there, break it loose, and undo your tap. So, finally found it. Stumbled, just pure accident to find this. So, as many times as I break taps, oh, that's just saved me from a lot of headaches. So, and that's Walton Tools. I don't know if there's a website or not that anybody can look up. It's been around for, oh yeah, there it is. I'm not associated with them. I'm not getting anything from them, so you guys look that up on your own. That's theirs. So, yeah, that's going to save my butt a lot. Because I always seem to be breaking tolls no matter what. So yeah, we got some repair videos coming up. I still got to get over to the cousins. That's why I'm trying to look for a heater. They were out. I mean, those heaters are working so good, they're selling like hotcakes. They can't keep them on the shelf. And since my cousin's not heating his building, I need heat in there to work on his truck. So I think I'm going to try and get my hands on one of those heaters. So, yep. Otherwise, we got Snowball and the Trailblazer 327. I haven't finished breaking in the 327 yet. Just been busy with Roger and the kid and going here, taking care of this, taking care of that. It's just, I need a clone machine some days. I really could use an extra one of me or two of me just to get things done. So, but otherwise, yeah. Because I'm always afraid of using a tap. Yeah, after the fresh, brand new tap even snapped, I'm like, I'm a little gun shy of using taps, but you got to have them to do this stuff. So, oh, and I got the brake lines and some parts coming for that 2002 frame. So, after I get Snowball and the Trailblazer done, I think that 2002 frame is going to come in. We're going to start redoing that frame, getting that cleaned up, wire wheeled, painted, whatever, and getting that all set up and ready to go under the gray truck. So, yeah, 7/16. Yeah. I don't know which one's missing. The biggest one I've got here is 3/4 20 millimeter. And there we're going to test the evapor rust. We're going to stick these in there that got rusty. There's like three of them that got rusty. We're going to stick those in the evapor rust to clean them. And then they should look new again. So yeah, that's the other thing. I got to get some more evapor rust. I got a couple of things to dip and clean. And just it's a roller coaster for me. A lot of you that have been following, I go through a roller coaster. I go through absolutely nothing to do, then I go through being buried. So yeah. So yeah, went and looked at the Yukon for the kid, and the people were all nice, and yeah, we got it was a little bit of a drive, but in order for the daughter to go, we needed to get info, and looks good in the pictures, but you need to see it in person. And where do you buy? Oh, Evapor Rust. Evapor Rust. I get it at Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight and Walmart's got them. Got it. Oh, he didn't get a notification. One of our guys. Then he says, I forgot to remind him he don't get his. Carl! Oh no! You okay? Well, obviously you're here, so you're okay. Oh no, buddy. Oh man, Carl. Oh, hey, Camper Mike, guess what? Next time you see Casey, you give him a bad time. His Duramax said he just put the new injectors in. Guess what? Da, 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 da. He took out Rudolph. Here, I'll get the standard. Back towards the beginning of the year, if you go back in my older videos, there it is. That's what you want to look for at Harbor. You go back to after the beginning of this year, I did some cranks and some other parts and clean that stuff good. Oh, oh, dude. Oh, no. That, you didn't need that. Oh, buddy. Hey, Lightning. Well, I am. I started out the day at 310 for diabetic numbers. No reason why. Last night when I got home, I was at 455. Yes, 455. There's no reason or I don't know. And when Monday when we went to the rec center, I thought I was going to pass out. Numbers got low. No, Sunday night. Last Sunday nights I had the crash, and the Monday at the rec center I felt like I was low, but I was at 129, which is okay. And then Wednesday we went, I did pretty good, and we went and ate our light supper, and I got home, and that night I hit 400 something. I'm like, I went to the rec center tonight. I should have dropped. So I don't know. Said something to my neighbor that used to be high up, the highest thing you could be in nursing, just basically one step under being a doctor. And she told me, she goes, you got an infection again. I don't know where. I don't know what, because nothing is leaning towards that. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm still alive and kicking in. The eyes are still working. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do too. As the cousin buying the Trailblazer, I think I'm going to go and try and get these things replaced. But I want my numbers down low so when they test my eyes, we get the best reading. Because with a 3 to 400 blood sugar, you get glasses for that range, you won't be able to see after. So lots of things taking place. Lots of things are finally clicking into place and going. So it is what it is. Well, Carl, I hope you didn't total the car out or I wish I had my passport. I'd come over there and pick you up and take you for a ride for a while. I don't know. Just lots of things. And I don't know if Matt's here or not. I don't know if Roadside Dan's here yet. I don't know. Matt, you here? Yes. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get the brakes on the truck because guess what? I'm already grinding on the rotors again. Sounds like the front driver's side one's grinding already. I'm like, you gotta be kidding. The pads I put on, well, I knew they were chewed up, but they smoothed off for a while. Yeah. Roger told me today, he says, you need to add on to this building. I said, well, I'd like to. And he goes, yeah, I know. So what else is new? Anybody got any good shop projects going on? Any cradles? Any Seen any crazy stuff out there? Roger and I was going to take off last night, but we didn't get to. By the time we got done with the grandkids, it was too late to go do anything, which is okay. Took Ian for his first longest car ride today. He come with Mommy and Grandpa and cousin when we went to look at that car, and yeah, people kind of know we're serious because it was a total of about 3 hours of round trip driving. Daughter's like, she's like, I really hope I can get it now. It would be nice if she can. Let's see. I really hope she can, because yep, we need a Ford to kill. She really wants to try and sell it and get something out of us, and now she understands she probably won't get anything out of it. And like I said, if we use tannerite on it, all it's going to be is a brown dust cloud. I got under there because for something, I was trying to look at the wiring to make sure the wiring going to the back of the truck didn't get hurt when the running board come off, and I looked up and I said, don't you jump on your driver's side seat because it's probably coming through the floor pan next. So yeah, that Ford really needs to be gone. So all right, anybody here? The chat has stopped. According to my computer, I'm still working, so come on, guys. I know Mama Bear ain't in here, so we lost Camper Mike too. Feed it cement. Heck yeah. Yeah, because the more it's back to dying on them, it's back to giving them fits. It just, yeah, it's no good. And that's what I was going to do too. And I had to look, I try and decide if somebody's really messed with the Tahoe, because I went to look to see, because when I went to get them the fuel pump that they need for the Tahoe, it shows it having the plastic slip-ons. Fires happen yet. And I thought it had the old 95, the 98, the nut and steel lines. I looked under there yesterday, and now I can't see any of the fuel lines. I can't even see the one that was leaking. So I'm really wondering what's been done to that Tahoe. But oh, welcome back, Mike. Okay. So we got a fuel pump to put in that. We got plenty of stuff. When everything's said and done, we should be back to being able to drive the dually. Yeah. I want to pay the license on that for a year's time. I'm not going to do the half year. That don't work. Fixing dinner. What'd you break for dinner? Oh, so you missed out about me talking about Casey hitting the deer with his HD pickup the other night. Haven't heard anymore. To see if and then since I've been dealing with Roger for a week, there's been a dead cow laying on 59. Well, not on 59. It's down partially in the ditch, but somebody smacked a cow on the highway. Didn't see no car parts around there, so I'm pretty sure semi hit it. Yep, he hit a deer. Took the headlights out, the headlight grill. Really didn't look bad. And he just got it running good after doing, yeah, free steak. That's what I thought. Well, I see why. If somebody did hit it and they didn't claim it, I see why. Yeah, it's all contaminated. It was hit pretty hard. So yeah, he went deer hunting. One of the gals from our church went deer hunting. Roger almost got a deer, but thank God he didn't. Yeah, they tenderized it all right. Oh. So yeah. I'm going to do a little more with that air compressor, but boy, my neighbor was really impressed with that. He couldn't believe that too. And the tire we pumped up with that little air compressor. Right, right. That's good. That tire, little air compressor there, took the tire out of the frozen ice and snow and ground and aired it up. So I was really surprised. I would have let it take it up the tire pressure, but so I'm guessing about 12 to 15 minutes it would have had it up to 35 psi. So that's a lot easier than sitting there and getting out the jacking it up, breaking the tire, lugging us. I'm finding out I am not in no shape to be wrestling tires like that anymore. So, yeah. What else? Out of all these videos I've been watching lately, too, I've noticed one thing. Anything 2017 and up with any high horsepower, people don't know how to drive. And they're wrecking all the Mustangs, Camaros, and Hellcats and Chargers. Lots of those new cars are being destroyed way too young. Yes, that is a good one. Those Brits with their TV shows, they got some pretty good shows over there. I got this. It's everywhere. Mm. Hey, Carl, how's it going over there? Well, a lot of those cars, they say, oh, you got to be special. You got to do something special to get the red keys for the Dodges. It looks like they're handing out the red keys like candy. So they're unleashing all the horsies. So how's everything over in Norway tonight? Or, well, no. It's daytime over there for you, or is it? Let's see, Norway. I don't know what time zone you're in. I can't remember if we're ahead or behind you. Oh. Yep. Ah! Yeah, they've been in here. I got 2 dislikers already. Oh, you're getting that much snow, Dan? Or Mike, I mean. Yeah, kids can't drive. Oh, okay, you're early morning. Well, good morning then. You're just starting the day, and I'm getting ready to wind down for the night. Kurt, you ain't got no snow. Hey, I'll fill up my pickup tomorrow, and I'll come see you, so you don't feel left out. We'll get you. I'll get you some snow so you don't feel left out. Let's see what Dan sent. That's a good one. That's a good one, bud. Oh, really, stomach? I don't know. Knock on wood, yeah. So far, we've been lucky. Everybody's kind of complaining, well, we didn't get the snow like they were sending. I did not send you no snow, Mike. I did not send you no snow. Hey, Carl, you still in here hanging with us, or are you hiding out now? Yep. I think now that I've got Roger's stuff settled, I guess I got one more day, so it's probably gonna be Tuesday. Hey, Greg. Tuesday before I actually get in the shop to finish breaking the 327. Uh, yeah. So after tomorrow, all my extra running should be done. I'm tired of that. I looked at the mileage I've clocked. I actually got to fill my truck. Guess what? I'm at a half tank and it's gone 269 miles. I just got to go fill it and see how many gallons it takes to see if it is. If it takes 12 to 13 gallons, and it is, the gauge is working. So why it won't get the gas out of the bottom quarter tank, I don't know. I'm glad you got here. Yeah, I'm just kind of doing a short live stream tonight. So we got about a half hour here. We'll go yet. Because I got a video that should be in queue. All I got to do is hit publish and it's ready to go for you. Then that'll bring a lot of stuff up to date and everything. And the shipping woes on parts and troubles. Everybody's making good, but it's the fact that here I sit waiting on parts again is what really bites. So, yep. Otherwise, kind of had something told me to something, and that's what I'm kind of going about thinking. I'm really rethinking everything as I making sure we're getting everything ordered that we need to fix vehicles, get them done, and get them gone out of here. Starting to look at motor parts, and oh, Greg, you want blocks? Come on over. I'll set you. I'm about ready to sell off the extra stuff and get on. Get onto the newer style motors. That's what I'm. If we don't start flipping cars, I'm going to get my hands on some of these newer LS motors, 5.3s, 6.0s, whatever, 6.2s. Do a couple of things with those, and if they don't go, then we're going to revamp, redo, figure out something new to do around here. So I've been looking at that Eastwood contour sander. Because I really want to get going on the Camaro, and I got the gray pickup. I want to get that fixed. We might have rocker panels and cab corners and that coming for that truck, so I can start working on that as soon as the weather gets decent, or I find a place to get it into. So yeah. The snow's that deep out there, hey? Oh no, that's not good. Oh, inline sixes. Okay, I don't have any of those around here. I don't have any. Years ago, I could have found you some inline sixes, but I don't even think the junkyards around here have any. That's amazing how stuff dies off and then all of a sudden it comes back like it's the best thing since sliced bread. When people figure out, oh, up to his chest. Oh, poor little guy. Um, my oldest, she's put, dear, if you're hiding here listening to us, probably going to be getting a message here because the oldest is already trying to plan ahead in case she gets the loan to go get that vehicle. I mean, she may get the loan tomorrow, but the people may not be around tomorrow night. I mean, come on, kid. Uh, oh, really? Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I've got some ideas, and I've also looked at getting a little mill and a little lathe and get it to where I can start turning. There's stuff that I could have made, but I'm not going to give the guy in town his money to give him that much money to make simple stuff. And I would like to play around with a metal lathe and turn my own parts and tools and be something I could sit there and watch a guy machine a piece of metal and think that's a good video. I enjoy that stuff. So I'm a little strange. Yep. So yeah, there's all sorts of. There you go, Mike. There's your. uh, so what kind of weather? Yep, I watched that guy. There, Greg. I do watch him. I watch him and the Turn Right Shop and or whatever. Yeah, the Turn Right Shop out there, East Coast. Um. Oh, I hate when I do that. Forget what I was doing. Oh, how's the weather over there in Norway? What kind of weather you guys got now? That's what I was wondering there, Carl. Yeah, Keith. There you go. That's it. Like I said, I am very bad with names and faces. But I had an officer years ago ask me, uh, how do I. He asked me if I knew such and such person. I'm like, I've never heard of him. He goes, oh, really? And then he brought a picture by, and I still didn't recognize him. I'm like, why should I know this guy or what? Well, he got in a little bit of trouble, and he says he knows you. I'm like, really? I said, yeah, it's nobody I remember. So finally, I went and talked to the kid to ask him how he knew me and why I should know him. And the cop was a good friend of mine, and he come back and said, hey, he bought this, and this off this Monte Carlo and this and that. As soon as I said, oh yeah, and then you got this. As soon as he said what he bought, I knew who he was. I can remember people buy car parts or motors or vehicles that they've bought from me, but I can't remember their name, their face, nothing. But as soon as I brought up what he named off a couple of pieces, off. Okay, so you do know him. I'm like, well, I guess I do after all. Yeah. Yeah. So that was, I'm like, wow. Oh, wow, you're getting cold weather out there, Greg? Freezing. Oh, yeah, I bet you that is cold. I don't know if any of you guys watched The Car Doctor. That was crazy that he caught part of that earthquake as him and his wife sat in the garage. I'm sorry, if I seen stuff start shaking around in my garage door open or not, my vehicle's going through it. I am not staying in the house. I'm getting outside. But yeah, they're so used to that. I can't. I'm still on direction, giving directions. Well, you watch for this old house over here with these broken windows, with this board over this. And down the street, there's this yellow shed here that you go past a couple feet. Yeah, I could not do street signs. Yeah, I ain't never experienced an earthquake, but they've been close in these last few years. But everybody's like, you feel that? Feel what? No, I don't care. Oh, then I got a call from my sister. She was meaning to ask me for this last couple of weeks. You know, I think in the video in the last couple of months, I've posted a video, and I'm like, what are these guys doing south of the place here and that? Um, Supposedly there is a wind farm that's going to be going up close to our place, or maybe they are finally going to approach us about putting a wind tower here. That happens, yeah. So my sister called me when she finally remembered and told me, "Hey, what's going on back there?" I'm like, "I don't." I went down and talked to that crew, and they would not give a straight answer because I was in fear they were zoning, surveying for hog confinements. Evidently, it's a wind farm. So, and so that'd be cool. Yeah. Well, those wind generators, I don't know how they make any money with them because depending on the height they got to go and how much they got, it varies. The rent on those things I hear is anywhere from $6,000 to $20,000 a year. I'm like, woof, and they lock it in for 35 years. So yeah, that would help the old channel get going around here. So yeah. Well, they ain't even the power company. They are just the survey crew figuring out. And I told my sister, I said, I bet you they approach us. The only problem is if they put one on our land, it may prevent us from building a house here. Hey, Jason. Because they have now, our county here, they want a minimum of 1,750 feet from a wind tower near any buildings or houses. So if they want to put one on the property, that will prevent me, may even prevent me from keeping the shop here. So, I don't know. Could come up with a big bunch of changes around here. Going pretty good, Jason. We're just kind of kicking back and that, and having you guys getting a live show and then a video here after I get done with the live show. And so that's some news I found out today. I mean, it'd be great. Oh wow! So far, I've experienced tornadoes, missed out on hurricanes, and ain't never been around an earthquake. So yeah, the car doctor he went down and checked the shop. I seen. Oh, that wasn't a good place to be, Greg. I didn't send the snow to anybody. I've been trying to send nice, warm, friendly weather to everybody. Because I don't want anything forged around here. The kids are finally getting smart and want to get it. I'm not sure how much is left up here. It's getting pretty thin. It just keeps sliding down, sliding down, sliding down. So, yeah. Oh man. You're way behind, huh, Jason? I have too. Like I said earlier in the show, I have drove enough mileage to go across the state and back, and now back across the state the last 4 days. I'm like, oh, I'm getting tired of being in the car driving, truck driving. And on top of it all, now the brake rotors, they got a rotor getting chewed up. Yeah, that's some four-letter words. Yes. Yep. So hopefully in the next day or two, my daughter's got her Yukon that she's always wanted. It's priced right. My mileage is decent. All I can say is thank goodness when we took it for the test drive, she let Dad take it for the test drive. Hey, I know how to test drive him. Drive it like he stole it. And thank God on the hill we slowed down because over the next hill was the deputy. So that would have been a fun one to explain. No, it did good. It let go of the steering wheel. It went straight. Yeah, I've turned into a. So I got 229 miles on now. I put on 300 the one day with Roger. The next day I put on another 100, 200. Almost 1,000 miles in the last 4 days. Sad thing is, didn't go anywhere. What was Bent Greg? I missed something here. Yeah. Oh, rotor disc. Oh, okay. It was bent and not. Yeah, that is a tough one to figure out. You got that right. You got that right, Mike. I'm late. Hey, dear, I was just poking fun. Didn't need to take me serious. Oh, man. So, yeah. Been trying. I think I figured out I haven't. I've been drinking water, but evidently I haven't been drinking enough. That is getting very annoying, drinking as much water I have to. But the old gut hasn't been doing too good this week, but it's getting better. Yep. Rocking the caliper. No, usually when I've had a rock get in there, they kind of disintegrate really fast. All right, Carl, thanks for stopping by. You have a good one, and hopefully the weather this week treats you great, and yeah, have a great week over there, buddy. Hey, James, how you doing? I think we'll go ahead and run the live stream until 7:30. And like I said, after that, I'll hit the release button on the video. Then you guys got a video to watch, which will explain a lot more what's going on. And so yeah, for the ones of you that came in late, don't you love it when your electrical parts? Now this is supposed to be. It's supposed to be straight up and down. And like I said, there you go. That's the angle it's been at, and that's supposed to be straight. Then this has been bent and smashed into one another. And then the plastic's been broke. That's the whole story on what happened there is in the video that'll be released here. So it's being replaced, but you know what? Oh yeah, that I was going to say, oh, let's just bend her back. It don't feel right. So yeah. Oh, wait until you. The box that was delivered and looked perfect. Wait until you see video on what happened. And I kind of raised hell with this place because I've been raising hell with them. And I told them, I said, you guys need to go back to pre-2018. I said, prior to that, you guys were doing great. and now you're kind of failing on me. So, well, yeah, I guess it's partially a shipping error, but common sense has died and left the planet, I guess. So, anybody with common sense would have done stuff different. And then okay, I got a weird one too. I had a package that was set marked when I checked the FedEx site yesterday. It said it was on the truck, out for delivery. I seen the FedEx guy like the other day when I. Oh wait, you guys probably haven't seen that video. That's in that. Oh, I don't want to ruin that. Anyway, I talked to the FedEx guy and he's like, "Well, I don't think it's on here." I said, "Well, it says it's out for delivery." He said, "Well, I'll check before I leave town." Half hour later, I checked to see if it was on the truck. The guy pushed the delivery date out till Tuesday, because it went from saying out for delivery today to due date to deliver. Oh, not due to deliver today. What? So now it's pushed out till Tuesday. I'm like, I just don't understand. So yeah, they're just like the post office. You ask them about something, they change your delivery date. Be great with kids if hey, I'm busy. Okay, push the wife out another 4 days. She can kick that kid a little. Yeah. So that was weird that FedEx did that. So yeah. Well, I'm almost saying a gorilla handled it. That's for one thing. And not that, but both. There's two of these. They're both being replaced. Yeah, I know. Those little farts, when they decide they want to come out, they're coming out whether you're ready or not. You could be standing there doing the best thing. Yeah. When they say, guess what? You're taking me home tonight. Yeah. Yeah. And I got into it about with them using UPS ground and the last step of the delivery. I mean, they turn it over to that sure post through the post office. I was like, you guys need to knock that off. Uh, yeah, it's just kind of a. I know these places are trying to save money and that, but good, yeah. And I've also pointed out to them that it seems to be their one distribution center that the problems are coming from when I get the parts from the other parts of the country that are associated with their company. Uh, you mean DHL? DHL is still alive? DHL is no longer in the state of Iowa. They're gone. Oh, somebody got. Ooh, somebody's losing their license from December 13th to April 2019. Cops just spotted them. Ouch. So yeah, I just don't know how come it's so hard to get stuff shipped in this country without it being destroyed. That it might, Mike. It might. I'm sorry. I'm just drinking water. So, yeah, and I guess I've been kind of getting into the watching the car rebuilds. I mean, turning metal welding projects and car rebuilds. Kind of been the occasional free movie from YouTube. I like how they get around it. They give you the whole movie for free, but certain parts of it they take the sound away, so it's not there. So you still watch it. You still get the gist of the movie, but yeah. Oh, that's Uberman. Okay, yeah, I'm watching him now too. And when they finally do price reveals, I'm thinking, who in their right mind? This one now, the Mustang took a direct hit to the K member, all on the bottom side of the car. The front wheels are shoved way back. They're thinking it just needs a K member. I got a feeling it's going to need more than that. You got yeah. Well, these parts that I had, they set since Tuesday, 20 less than 25 miles away from me. I know President Bush died, so that shut down the post office. That's where it added another 2 days to getting this. And I ain't going to say any more about that because we're in the video. It's just interesting when I talk about because you guys are going to be scratching your head on part of that going, how did they do that one? Hey, Roy, I can't, you know, hey, and I'm going to ask, you know, a lot of you guys were talking about, hey, just pick a channel, let the videos run. I don't know what YouTube's done, if anybody else has known this. You know, I have to go to my music, just click it, let it play. That's my radio. I don't even listen to local radio. That was it. I notice now I can get about 7 songs through the phone and it shuts off. YouTube stops. And I've tried it with the computer here. If you're not here at the computer, move that mouse. It's like they've got a time limit now that they let videos play. Anybody else notice that? So I don't have my music all night long anymore. Then I think that's what's been waking me up. So I'm going to have to rig up a radio or whatever because when it gets quiet, I wake up. I don't know why, but I hate that. Oh, what did I miss? Oh yeah, HRM. I just got your message there. Yeah, yeah. There's an ad before every song, and I seen that the YouTube has forced ads. Yeah, can't they don't have them skippable anymore, and that. So yeah, it's yep. So I don't know if it's the ad thing that throws it off or what. I don't know. Oh yeah, Sam Crack's coming up with some good stuff. He's hey Drew, how you doing? Glad you stopped and said hello, bud. I hope you're still in good health and good spirits and having a good time up there. There's been treating decent. Yeah, I've noticed there's just a couple of musicians that there's never an ad on, but then yeah, most of them there's ads everywhere. Oh man, yeah. I don't know if I thought this Article 13 stuff was a spoof, but I guess there might be some. Who knows what's going to happen to our internet here in the next couple of years? Yeah, we'll be sitting in a green screen room with nothing for anybody to see. What I come across one night, James, HRM, I'm like, why is this ad taking so long? And I looked down. It was a 1 hour and 20-minute long ad. It was a full concert that they were running. And I listened. It was music, continuous music, but it was 1 hour and 20 some minutes long. I'm like, you got to be joking. Yeah, you can't. Heck, I have bad enough time just remember what I say. Then somebody comments and I was like, okay, what did I say? Just, yeah, yeah. So yeah, it just, yeah, it just keeps rolling back to the money and how much. And as far as we know, the money don't do us any good after we leave this world. So oh yeah, the surveys and yeah, it's just. Hey, roadside, you in here or did you have to take off? So yeah, I mean, I've got some work coming up. I know I want to get Snowball done and gone, but at the same time, I need a spare truck in the meantime. Well, for me, if I run an ad blocker, then that will screw up AdSense and everything else. So I can't do that. Oh wow! And there's some cool. Granted, there is some neat ads that are coming out with stuff that. Oh wow! I didn't know that existed. It's kind of like in these tap extractors. I knew they had to be out there. I just couldn't find them, and I just finally right place, right time. Because I break way too many taps. I break them too easy. 1919. Oh, 719. Okay. I say 1919. That's just a few days ago. Yep. Haven't done any more with that 5.3 I got there in the shop. Kind of thinking about trying to get that gray truck out close to the shop. I really didn't want to pull the motor out of it. I was going to leave that all in the truck and on that frame, and once it took the body off, transfer it over. But might actually be pedaling the top end of that motor off so I can get heads to put on this new 5.3 to put in one of the two trucks. I don't know which one. Yes, and that lowers that. Just yeah, it's all about money, 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 and how much you can get for nothing. And they don't even let you have your chicks for free. Oh, it just. Oh, here's something I've been saving too. The seals, the things that you use to install your one-piece rear seals. There for a while, you'd get your seal and you didn't have this. You had a hard time putting it on. Well, now each and every one of them come with them now. Just a little thing I just threw in there for the hell of it. Yeah. Hey, Spire. Hey, 88. It's going. We're here, kicking, getting some stuff lined up to do, and oh, that's what I was going to say. I can't even find a full episode of Roadkill on my YouTube, Mike. Nothing. All I can find is the 3 to 4 minute or 5 minute ones that they put up. I can't even find a full episode of Motor Trend. And from what I hear, I guess I ain't missing much anymore. Someone said that it's gone downhill since they went to doing that. So, yep. We've got, like I said, well, that's where I got into it with Motor Trend. I did, Mike. And they keep saying I have an account, which I never got fully set up, but they say I have one, and they won't assist me in finding out why I can't get on it. I mean, yeah. I could probably thank my internet in town for that, so. And my neighbor up the road was going to hook up to the internet that I got, and they actually talked him out of it, and they said, "You guys got fiber down there? What are you thinking about our service?" I'm like, "Because it works." And I told them that last time when I called in the internet out here. I told them, I said, "Why'd you guys talk my neighbor out of it?" "Well, you guys got fiber optics." I said, "But it don't work. It literally don't work here." They're like, "Oh, okay." They said, "Well, you need to get somebody in there to run it." I said, "That's the problem. Our phone office don't have the qualified people running that." I don't know, Mike. I just gave up. There's millions of other things out there to watch. Or the Russian car crash ones, or the crazy truck fails, and it's amazing how a person can wreck a vehicle. I mean, it's amazing. It's just some of the stuff they do. Poor people driving down the road, not paying attention. Next thing you know, they're upside down. But, wow, how long have we been doing this? We're getting close. Oh, 77 minutes. Huh. Yep. So for the ones of you coming in late, I'm just doing a short show tonight, and as soon as I get done with this show, I'm going to release the video that's sitting there. Okay. Yep. Okay. Ah, there it goes. I noticed I had the clock going around. Yeah, it's just. There's a whole subject line we could get on, and we don't have enough time. Yeah, I noticed that. I was like, well, we're actually going to make it through this live stream without a fail, and no, we got the fail. Oh, man. Yeah. You got that right there, Kevin. It really make you see a wonder. Mama Bear snuck on here and scared the internet. Nah, I got a feeling I walk in the house, she'll be sitting there all cuddled up. Just she was pretty tired. She had to open again. There might be some change coming at her job too, because they don't know if somebody got fired or quit or what's going on for sure. Sawing logs. Ooh, excuse me. Yes, she does. And so do I when I don't have my CPAP machine. So, yeah. So, yeah, hopefully we'll get some working videos going again and repairs. Trailblazer. What do you need to get, Kevin? I already forgot what we're talking about already. Uh, Doc says I'm okay. Okay, Doc, whatever. Oh, CPAP. Okay, yeah. Yeah, if you are needing one, you need to figure out how to get one. They do make a big difference. Holy cow, do they make a difference. I think that's what I ran. Oh, you're supposed to replace your mask every. Good night, Kurt. Thank you for coming by. Have a great week. Stay warm if you can, and keep the stuff from freezing in your dump box there, buddy. Uh, I think that's what kind of helped deteriorate my health there couple of months ago. Because my mask was totally shot, not sealing, and tossing and turning. Kevin, when they tested me years ago, they thought they lost me during the sleep apnea test. They said I stopped breathing 1,500 times during that night. And what concerned them, that was times of 3 to 5 minutes. Not all 1,500, but I would stop breathing 3 to 5 minutes during the night. And they said it was very repeatedly. I told her to remove the pillow. That'd do it, wouldn't it? So yeah. So yeah, those CPAP machines do help and make a big blessing. I could tell. Well, when I met Mama Bear, I was to the point I could literally be driving down the road talking to her, and I'm sleeping. And the day that finally made me realize I needed help, I was driving through a town. I just looked at the van. I watched him turn his turn signal on, so he's about ready to make his corner. In the couple of blinks of eye, the next thing I hear is the whoosh go past the window because I just missed him. That scared the ever living hell out of me. Yeah, 3 to 5 minutes. I was stopping to breathe. They come in and then I woke up. I'm like, what? I about gave them a heart attack when they woke me up. Like, what? Well, he'd stop breathing. I'm like, huh? What? And I went right back to sleep on them. they were scared. Nobody's ever been this bad during the sleep apnea test. So, yeah, they were scared. And yeah. And Mama found the receipt. It's been since 1995. November of 1995, I've had my CPAP machine, or a CPAP machine. Oh, wow, HRM. See, that's the thing with YouTube. I've gotten so immune to not turning on the TV or turning on the radio. I don't get any news or nothing. I never hear what's going on anymore. Anyway, guys, I promised Mama Bear I'd bring her some stuff home for supper and or drink and that. So, like I said, as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to release the video. So you guys got to, I can't remember if it's 20 or 30-minute video with everything that's taken place pretty much this week. It's a couple of days combined. So, thanks for smashing that like button and that. And hopefully we'll have some more to watch this week and get done and keep moving forward. Get to the goal where we got the Camaro or one of the Monte Carlos sitting in here getting the spotty work done. So let us know there. Oh, wow. All right. Well, good night, Kevin. And thanks for everybody coming by. And y'all take care. Have a great week. And we'll see what this week brings for video. So you never know here anymore. So see y'all later. Have a good one. Good night. Really? Not going to let me end it tonight? All right. See y'all later.